What's going on today, guys? All right, so today we're going to be taking a look at this Kate Bishop figure from the new Ultron wave. It's from the Hawkeye Disney Plus series. I actually pre-ordered this thing and was not expecting it until March, but here we go. It showed up. Ordered it on Amazon. Supposed to be here sometime in March of 2023, and here it is. But of course, I did get the Hawkeye figure as well about 2 weeks ago. And so I guess they're starting to ship these early. So we got the package here. You can see we've got the other figures in the wave there on the back. The only ones that I pre-ordered were both the Hawkeye figures, and I ordered both the Moon Knight figures. But I really do want this What If Ultron, so I may get the Sharon Carter and the Miss Marvel just for the Build-A-Figure pieces, because I don't really care about those figures. But we'll see. And She-Hulk, I'm still a little iffy on. I don't know. Maybe I'll pick it up. Maybe I won't. I don't know. But anyway, we got Kate Bishop there. Let's go ahead and crack this open and see what we have inside. All right, so we have her out of the package. We'll go over accessories here real quick. First, we do get a couple of spare hands, open hands there. Of course, we also do get her bow, which looks pretty nice. Got a little bit of paint on there. Got a nice look to it. And then, of course, we get the right leg for Ultron. And we have that. All right, so as far as the figure goes itself, we'll look at sculpt here. Looks pretty good. You know, we got the pockets. We got the detailing there on the legs, on the boots. Nice detailing there on the jacket. Over here on the side. We've got all the wrist pieces there. We've got the shoulder pads. Everything looks good there. Of course, we've got her quiver here for her arrows. Sculpt looks good there. Face sculpt looks really nice. Not perfect to the actress, but pretty damn good. I think it works. Hair sculpt looks good. Also, hair sculpt is nice and kind of flexible there, so it's not going to get in the way, or sometimes these hair sculpts can be a little bit stiff and kind of push the head down to where she can't really look up, and she actually can look up. Okay, at least she looks straight. That's something. At least she's not looking down at her feet all the time. And it looks good, and I don't see any paint defects anywhere on here. We got some paint details there around the legs. We got nice silver there. We've got the arrowheads that are painted there. She's got some silver around the arms here. Paint details up here. We've got some nice paint details there with the silver. Everything looks really well done. The paint details on the face look good. Hair could probably use a little bit of shading or a wash or something, but not too bad. All in all, looks pretty good. Would have been nice maybe a little paint detail on the quiver and the arrows, but not going to complain too much. But good paint, good detail, everything's solid. It's not the most detailed figure we have seen, but it's well done. I like it. Looks very accurate to the show, and I'm a big fan of the show. I like the show a lot. Hawkeye was always one of my favorite characters in the MCU. And so it was a great show. Probably my second favorite Disney Plus show after Loki. And I think this works. This is a very, very show accurate to her look. So paint's good, sculpt's good, everything's there. As far as articulation goes, basic stuff here. You know, you've got standard, ankles and wrists and double jointed knees, double jointed elbows, bicep cuts, thigh cuts, standard hips, standard head joint. Then, of course, on the upper torso there, you have that standard joint up there. She is also pinless there on elbows and knees. Looks good. She does have some butterfly joints here. She can kind of get her in just a little bit there for holding her bow. And I mean, all in all, it's really well done. I think they did a good job. It looks good. I'm very happy with this figure as far as it being accurate to the material and just being a good figure in general. So yeah, I like it. I dig it. Let's go ahead and throw her up with some other figures and see if we can get her to stand up. We'll see how she compares. All right, so we have her with some Hawkeye and Black Widow figures. Of course, up front, we've got MCU Hawkeye and Black Widow. Of course, this Hawkeye is from the same wave as Kate Bishop. Then at the back, we got a couple of comic book representations of Hawkeye and Black Widow. This gives you a good sense of scale for what they're going to look like in your Marvel Legends collection. And I think she works great. If anything, what this is showing me here is I think Hawkeye might actually be a little short for what he is, because I know that Jeremy Renner is a good deal taller than either this actress or Scarlett Johansson. So I think height works well for Kate Bishop. Hawkeye might be a little bit short. Other than that, I think it works absolutely great. Gonna look good in my MCU lineup. All right, so let's talk about price here real quick. And I picked this figure up for $22.99 pre-order on Amazon. Is it worth it? That's the question. Is it worth $22.99? We're talking about figures up about $3 from where they would have been about a year and a half ago. Is it worth the extra $3? Yeah, I think it is. You know, kind of entry-level price in that $23 to $25 price range for Marvel Legends now at this point. Is this good for that price? And I think so. I know prices have gone up. I get it. I'm as frustrated as anybody. But $23, it's a good figure. I mean, it's good. It's accurate to the source material. It's going to look good with your other MCU figures. I mean, yeah, it's worth the price of admission here, hands down. It's well done. You know, it's not the greatest, most detailed, best sculpted figure in the world, but what is there is done really well. Paint's on point, face sculpt looks great, hair looks great, everything looks good on this figure. Yeah, it's a good figure, and so yeah, $23, I got no problem with it. So yeah, I'm glad I have the figure. Again, it's gonna look great on my personal MCU shelf. I think it'll look great on yours, at least, you know, this is a figure you were looking to pick up. And even if not, definitely one worth taking a look at this point, because it is a well done figure. Maybe you weren't a big fan of the Hawkeye series, or maybe just this character, whatever, I get it, then pass on this guy. It's fine. But if even a little bit of you thinks, I wonder if that might look good on my shelf, definitely worth taking a look at. All right, guys, that's it. Appreciate you watching, and we will talk to you later.